Welcome Aries, thank you for listening to your reading of July 30th, 2022 on your Zodiac Attraction channel, where you will know what the future holds, both in money, your numbers for today, love, health, work and family. So subscribe to the channel, so you don't miss anything. Something is going on in your professional life. Take out your combat gear. You will have to fight hard to impose your ideas. Super fighter, you don't mind upsetting well-meaning minds and you are ready to cope with any eventuality. However, your interlocutors might offer you strong resistance. Do not get off balance and beware of low blows. Innovative ideas are scary and it takes time to get them accepted. Courage. Today it is likely that you will have a hard time making decisions, so don't even try. Let someone else take the reins and let yourself go. Lean back in the seat and look out the window without having to guide you. If there are conflicts, remember that the best solution may not be the most pleasant. Don't worry about hurting anyone's feelings if you know what you're saying is true. There are no clouds in prospect, you take life on the bright side, your optimism will suit you wonderfully. You are finally going to clear things up with someone. It was high time to get started. You are determined to go for it, to impose your ideas, and to showcase your talents without too much nuance. However, try to moderate your outbursts so that your energies really serve your cause rather than placing a little too much emphasis on your ambitions, which one might find a little excessive. You give off a spring aura and your heart is racing. You feel all set to passionately love anyone who lives up to your desires. Everything you express, by your attitude or your words, is worthy of a sentimental feast. We don't stop you anymore, and you are right. The moon takes its final steps through Leo this morning, dear Aries, allowing you to find your confidence, even if the rest of the world seems messy. Luckily, the vibe will feel more organized and controlled as afternoon rolls around and Luna makes her way into meticulous Virgo. This luminary placement encourages teamwork, so you may need to step in to help a friend or struggling colleague. Plan on getting some personal errands or chores done earlier in the day to lower your stress levels so you can enjoy the weekend while also providing yourself with a sense of accomplishment and success. You can begin the day in a playful mood, dear Aries, but the need to take care of business becomes stronger as the day advances. With Saturn in your solar 11th house, you may have a stronger need to have meaningful friendships and connections with others. You will likely find the most satisfaction when you take personal responsibility for people who need your assistance. You show your concern in practical, helpful ways. You're working on building lasting, respectful friendships, and in the process, you may be giving up some connections that no longer serve your purpose well. Today, these areas can be frustrating if you take on a short-sighted perspective. Self-consciousness may interfere a little with the overall happiness of your day. While remembering your obligations and knowing your limitations can be helpful and practical, harping on them won't do you any good. Enthusiasm can be hard to find in others, and your own could weaken as a result. Lending an ear without expecting to arrive at a concrete solution to problems may be your best bet today. Aim to stay flexible and lighthearted to avoid letting small things get to you. You see a lot of chaos and confusion. But it is only the packaging. As the cloud subsides, you will see the reason. There is so much offered to you that initially it appeared messy to you. Take your time and follow the trends. You will see a huge prospect. Change is inevitable and it has the capacity to paint your future bright. The Chariot card indicates that your desires will come true. Your success, your accomplishments, and the fulfillment of your expectations will fill you with unprecedented joy and satisfaction. You will recover from the career setbacks you have encountered, your financial problems will be resolved, and your personal growth will open up new horizons for you. You will go on a trip that will revitalize you and help you recharge your batteries. You will finally see your life get back on track and progress at a faster and more satisfactory pace. Your intuition is peaking and helping you sort out some professional and financial matters that have been puzzling you for a long time. Follow your instinct. It is currently very reliable and will guide you in the right direction. Try to avoid impulse spending. You are prone to making plans that are not grounded in reality. If you feel tempted to act in secret, lie or hide the truth about a professional or financial matter, keep in mind that, sooner or later, it will all come out in the open, so try to behave as prudently as possible. Now we will tell you how it will go with money and luck, but first remember to give us a like, subscribe to the channel and activate notifications. This helps us a lot and so you never miss your daily reading. Money and luck. You may be feeling a bit over the moon today. You might have a tendency to contemplate the clouds while crossing the boulevard, and there, we prefer to tell you plainly, it is not prudent. Unleash your imaginary life and daydreams, but don't get crushed. It would be too bad. Remember to keep your foot on the ground, and everything will be fine. Seriously, a good day ahead. Your romantic relationships go through a tense moment, so you should be careful to insist on something that you know will not work in the long run. You may have very clear ideas of how you want things to happen, but perhaps you are inflexible with the ideas of others. You should be open to other opinions. You will see that if you do, you will achieve much more in the long run. Are you known for impulse buying and inability to limit your spending? We can only advise you not to set foot in a store today. Indeed, Mars in this aspect pushes you to spend even more easily than your usual. Even a phone call from your banker or a sermon from your mother could not dissuade you from buying this pretty trinket that sits in the window, and which you will not have to do when you get home. If your spendthrift attacks get really out of hand, take a few tickets with you in the morning and leave your bank card at home. There may be a difference of opinion today at the office. It may occur with a colleague, a subordinate, or with your boss. No matter with whom it happens, the stress is going to affect your health. So, you need to keep a cool head today and avoid all possible confrontations. You will be able to significantly reduce the level of stress if you start the day with some physically testing activities like running. Lucky numbers. Your lucky numbers for July 30th are 14, 45, 51, 22, 9, 44. Daily love. Mercury is racing along like a hurricane this entire week, Aries. Today and tomorrow, he is heading toward yet another battle, this time with an icy Saturn. With our cosmic messenger planet of the mind and communications sizzling like a bonfire in your solar 5th house of true love, romance, and passion, he'll feel his fire dim beneath the gaze of a cold and cruel Saturn located in your solar 11th house of friendships, communities, and groups. This means that there could be extremely bad news and discussions around love and friendship, perhaps even the fact that your partner and pals hate each other. This day will be placed under the sign of cheerfulness and fun. Whether you decide to take a walk, shop, or go out to the movies with friends, choose a fun program that might please your companion. When was your last romantic outing? Now is the time to prepare a surprise for him. He/she will love this unexpected attention. The feelings of love and affection will be very strong for you today. Your appreciation for the important people in your life seems to renew. This is a good time to show them your feelings. Whether they are coworkers, friends, or family, everyone will be happy to receive a smile or a word of encouragement from you. It is good that they know that you value their presence in your life. The day could have some big surprises in store for you. The stars adopt an extremely favorable position for the sustainability of your sentimental relationships. If you are in a relationship, your partner is likely to want to mark their commitment to you and will be able to make a statement to you that you did not expect. Singles are in the throes of having a meeting that will not leave them indifferent and which could create in them the desire to indulge in some confidences. At work. It might be a somewhat lazy workday as the moon stations void of course until the mid-afternoon. Aries, it is not like you to feel a lack of ambition or drive to make the most of your day. But taking it somewhat easy can be a perfect way to bring an end to your work week. Later, the moon will leave its slumped state by entering meticulous Virgo. Expect to catch a second wind once Luna inspires a hyper-awareness of what you need to check off your to-do list before enjoying your weekend. A fairly dynamic day in perspective. You may feel the need to give of yourself when carrying out group projects. something will undoubtedly prompt you to roll up your sleeves and work hard. You who like to think, you are fully immersed in the world of realization, which should logically relax you a bit. Today you feel like everyone is paying attention to you. At work, your boss and your colleagues will choose and mention you. They will applaud you for your contributions, which you will like. Enjoy that applause, because you deserve it. At home, you may be the center of the discussion as the neighbors will want you to run for the school board or town council. You will be a good candidate, so you will have to consider it. Today, the atmosphere is conducive to the blossoming of your creative potentials, to the concrete expression of your capacities to improve your financial sector. This day is very auspicious for all kinds of contact procedures. It's time to pick up your phone. You amaze the gallery by exhibiting for all to see a superbly curated dossier, undoubtedly about foreign countries, education, legal or spiritual matters. Well inspired, you take advantage of the situation with great ease. Health. You need to exercise right now. Choose a type of activity today that requires real physical energy. If your usual tasks don't allow it, go for a long walk at the end of the day, do a workout, or spend the night dancing in a nightclub. This urge to activate yourself may also be due to an issue running through your head that you don't want to face clearly. Today you will feel positive and energetic. It can be a good day to visit friends or maybe play a game. Going outside to do something other than gardening will be something you enjoy, so maybe putting together a game of softball with your friends can be fun. Move, and provide your energy with an outlet channel. You have a 𝐔𝐿 that is growing in importance in your life. First, a little game without consequences is becoming more and more present in your life. Like all excess of food or otherwise, it is not without risk. Addiction is waiting for you, and it is a very real danger. One fine day, you will have to banish this gesture from your existence. By focusing on your habits, you will learn to resist temptation. Do not replace a bad mania with another, even less serious, in appearance. You have almost always been careless with your health. But from today you will begin to take an unusual interest in health and fitness regime. You may join a physical activity class and you feel a special interest in yoga. You will also change your diet, opting for a far healthier one. You will no longer allow your health to take a back seat whether you are partying or working. Family and friends. Pay particular attention to the impression you might have on people you meet for the first time. Indeed, the proximity of Uranus to your heaven can bias the perception that others have of you and make you look like someone who has very high self-esteem. Know how to show modesty and restraint to avoid the misunderstandings that could arise from this misunderstanding. The natives of the first decan are particularly concerned by these bad auspices and will have to be extra vigilant. Today you may meet someone whom you have been dreaming of. The person will be interesting and adventurous like you. You have been hoping to meet someone like this for quite some time. Sparks will flow today, and you may find yourself thinking about that person. Do not forget to subtly give a hint about your liking for that person. We love that you get to this part of the video. Don't forget to subscribe, like it, and leave us your comments. At Zodiac Attraction we always read them, and see you tomorrow. Have a nice day.